Hey guys, so we are on our way to the Gateway Arena where the Atlanta Dream will be playing this season. That's where they usually play. We're going to be doing a 48-hour thing because I am covering the training camp today, and then today's our last day of training camp, and tomorrow is our last preseason game, and they're both going to be in the same place. So I'm covering both for different publications. Hopefully we get a story. Now, my editor said that usually for training camp, there may or may not be a story. It just depends on what you see. You got to be observant. When they have the media availability after the training, you have to see if there's going to be any quotes that are worthwhile to quote them on or to write a story based off of. So we're going to be kind of just being observant. Take you guys along with me for today and tomorrow. It's going to be under the same vlog. Just to kind of get day in the life, shadow me as I am covering these things. Again, this is preseason stuff. We haven't hit the regular season yet until next week. I think they start May 9th is the first game against Minnesota Lynx. But we're going to go and get this pre-stuff out the way and get some reps in and just overall learn the team and how they mesh well and what they're looking forward to for the season. So hopefully we get some good quotes today, and I'll show you guys the process of that, and then we'll pick it back up tomorrow. So we're heading there now. Y'all, 40 minutes later, I found a direction. The whole parking situation and where to go was very confusing, but I got in contact with the communications person and we figured it out. So I'm about to go in now. Let's go.
Jet lag and getting used to the system, but I think it's really good. I think it's a lot of shooters with fast. I'm excited to just start playing with them and hopefully get better every day.
Hi, I'm Micaiah Costin with Avalon Sports. Nice to meet you. What is one skill that you think you've improved a lot on, and one that you want to work better on as the season continues?
I think I've improved on my confidence. I think something I still struggle, but especially now that I'm more experienced overseas, I think that's helped me. And something I want to get better at, I think I just want to be more aggressive. I think if I'm more aggressive, I'll be able to create more for everybody else.
And how do you build confidence off the court as well so it can reflect on the court?
I mean, first I just gotta, like I said, adapt and be confident and getting to know everybody so I feel comfortable, and then I think that would get me, help me get comfortable and be confident into helping everybody.
Thank you. I know that the bond is really close and they're very welcoming, the team, and y'all just have a championship caliber level mindset. What is one thing that you think that Dream sets apart from other teams that makes you excited about this season?
I would say I think the expectations are just super clear. We're going to take good shots. We're going to play good defense.
A few of you guys have said that y'all had to adjust to the terminology. So have you guys had maybe like a study session or something off the court to kind of get it together? Or how does that look like to try to understand it a little bit better?
Yeah, I think these last 2 days we definitely have been talking about it amongst ourselves. Like, hey, like what's this? Or like making sure that we're on the same page. That's the biggest thing, communication. And yeah, I mean, we take a lot of notes. So
nice. You have like a Quizlet or something and just quiz each other on what to do?
I mean, just the notes and just being able to communicate.
Okay, so we're just now leaving. Actually, you need to go head out. Just now leaving the training camp. It was a good camp. You saw the videos and clips that I put in. So I have a few more things to do today. I just texted my editor to see. We didn't get any quotes from the core players and we didn't get anything from Angel. Got some videos, put that on Twitter, and you saw some of it. but we didn't get any quotes. We talked to a few of the newer players, including Stephanie Jones, who is Brianna Jones' sister. And we just kind of talked to her a little bit about her playing with her sister and her mindset and things she's looking forward to for the season. So I had an idea for a story with that. We'll see if my editor agrees. But yeah, so now I'm about to go and do some other things I have to do for the rest of the day. And I will take you guys with me tomorrow as we get ready to, or as we go cover the preseason game, the last preseason game before the season kicks off. So stay tuned for that. Okay, a quick update. So I just finished talking to my editor and he said that the Stephanie Jones story is a go. So, but since I'm covering the game tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write 95% of the story today, like based off the quotes that was said today and, you know, what she said, just her overall introduction. And then tomorrow, because she's playing in tomorrow's preseason game, I'm going to add in how she did and what she looked like. Do you think she's going to make a roster spot? Because, I mean, she's a veteran. She's not a rookie. So she's just trying to make a spot. And she'll be playing alongside her sister when her sister gets back to health as well. So that'll be a good story. So we're going to write some of it today. And then the rest of it, we're going to put in like a paragraph or two tomorrow. Or if there's anything just super detailed, we're going to put it in tomorrow. But I'm covering the game under another outlet. So I'm going to be covering the actual game in a feature format, not a gamer, for them. And then I'll just add those paragraphs in for Athlon. And yeah. So the next time I record is going to be tomorrow. And we're going to be heading to the same place we just went to cover the game, and y'all will see how the whole game day looks for preseason. So stay tuned for that. Good morning. It is the next day. We have made it to the arena. I parked and everything, so I'm actually 30 minutes early, so I'm gonna kind of just do some prep work in here for like 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna go pick up my credential. I'll try to record that and then go in and get settled. And based off the schedule, it says that we're gonna be able to talk to Coach Smesco early on. And I'm going to try to get quotes from him about Stephanie Jones, as well as just what he's looking forward to and changes he's making for this preseason game. And then I think we can also talk to a few players beforehand, and then you'll see the game. And after the game, I think it's going to be, they're just going to bring out two players and a coach post game. We'll see how it all goes. I'm excited, and yeah. How are you?
Doing good, how are you?
Good. I'm here to pick up my credential. Is it?
That's your ID.
You talked a little bit about your mindset and how it's going to change this season. What are some things that kind of help you stay grounded in just developing a mindset and overall championship mentality?
Yeah, I just think my preparation is always something that, keeps me going. And I always feel like as long as I'm prepared, I did all the things to make sure I put my best foot forward. Like, there's not many things I can worry about after that. So just making sure I'm getting my extra shots up, I'm taking care of my body, I'm eating well, I'm sleeping well, and then everything else will take place.
Hi, Leash. Building off an amazing season last year, what are top 3 goals that you have this year that you want to work on and accomplish?
Be an all-star again, be first team All-W again, and biggest goal, winning the championship. In Spanish? I know a little hola, como estas. Me llamo Luis. Gracias. De nada. Adios. On that note,
Thank you. guys, so it is over. We have finished. A few takeaways. It is, because I'm coming from baseball, so it is a lot more fast paced, which I knew would be the case. I didn't have to write a gamer, so I didn't have to keep up too much with a lot of play-by-play things. But the thing is, I kind of got myself used to keeping up play-by-play with baseball, so I had to make sure I got out of the mindset of, okay, this is not a play-by-play article, this is a feature narrative article. And I like doing that, but I just had to make sure that during game time situations, I don't go into the mindset of gamer, like write about what happened and who scored this many points and how they got to the basket and all that stuff. But I enjoyed it. Again, the media was really nice, being around everybody. Everybody was very helpful and friendly, giving everybody the lay of the land. They had some things that was different today than they said would happen during the regular season, like as far as like where we would go and things like that. And the order, how to have the players out. You saw the video of, we first talked to the coach. Then I said, okay, I'm gonna go and break away and start on article, just kind of get some observations going. So I did that, just wrote some notes down, typed down a whole bunch of notes as the game started. You saw the video of Angel coming out, all of that. I got my food, because we had a food voucher, so I got my food around the, close to the end of the second quarter, because I didn't want to get it right at halftime. I wanted to make sure I took a lot of that time to start my story. You basically saw the order of everything that happened after the game. I finished up my story, plugged in the quotes, rearranged how I wanted to write it, because I didn't change my angle, but I had to kind of pivot, because I wanted, my story from the AJC was about Angel, but we didn't get to talk to Angel, so I had to make sure like my quotes were still centered around her and the whole team's game performance. And then once I finished that and turned it into my editor, I plugged in the quotes for the Stephanie Jones article for Athlon, and I sent that to my editor. So yeah, it was a fun game. I'm excited for the first game of the regular season. The players seemed really nice and talkative. Nas was a great interview. Alicia's funny. She was a great interview. The coach, he has all kinds of great quotes. Every time you ask him a question, he's very, he gets really into detail with it, which I like, which we need. And yeah, so I'm excited to see what this season is going to bring as far as storylines and just overall production with the team. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, and subscribe. That was a 48 hours-ish with the Atlanta Dream.